A Shalom Yashala. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Waharakak Wadash Barakatham. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwat out there listening. Um, you know, uh, a lot of these guys just aren't gonna stop. They're gonna keep waxing worse and worse, man. And what I'm speaking directly about is I don't even know the guy's name. One of the top guys from ISUPK thought it'd be a wise idea to broadcast and to teach his congregation to be to basically to be an adulterous piece of shit, man, as a way of payback, man. And how it came about, he was given an example. If Chris Rock was under his tutelage, he would have him commit adultery. Like, man, like, what type of low level thinking is that, man? But here it is. You guys have a problem with GMS, and you guys claim to have it all. If y'all ain't down with ISUPK, it's a reason why people are leaving you guys in high numbers. All these other sects as well too, man. That's complete madness, man. From what you were teaching on the whole pandemic, on you wasn't teaching Jake about having faith. Now you teaching about being an adulterous piece of shit, man. And a lot of Jake's gonna get jacked up for that too, man, for even following that, man. So we're at a point like, look, if these people are bouncing around, which, when you do come into the truth, you will see other groups, other teachers, right? But if you men, young men, and then some of you women who are sincere and seeking out the truth, you choose to hang around and know. Hell, people know in the world that wasn't that adultery is wicked, man. So how much more so if you come into the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, man, come into the knowledge of wisdom and understanding, you still amongst these guys, man. There's not gonna be no remorse, man. If you still just hanging around, you just evil as them damn demons or just remedial, man. This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 14. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not commit adultery, man. And how much more simple, do we need to make it, man? And it's very plain, and everybody knows a reason why, man, because for one, when a man and woman come together, they cleave onto one another. That's a union, man. And by you advising somebody from your congregation or potentially who could have been in your congregation to proceed with such a demonic ass act, man, you breaking that union. You being a demon, man. You being the odd guy, man. If you want to teach your people to be the odd guy, that's not cool. You leading Jake to a grave, man, to their destruction. Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 18. Neither shalt thou commit adultery. Okay? It's not, marriage is a union, man. Okay? Adultery has no place in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's wicked, man. You shouldn't, you shouldn't be promoting that, man. You shouldn't have even uttered those words, man. Sitting there with them damn sunglasses on, just going the hell off just cuz, man. Very, very unwise, man. Like, sheesh, bro. Like, and in the words of Elder Yashawamba, I too see why we went into slavery, man. You can't tell me any different. This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with the woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Okay, you lacketh understanding, man, and it shows. Guys, get up here, get up on your little soapbox and just go the hell off, man. And also, y'all in the spirit of Christ, okay? Because everybody knows with that whole spirit of Christ, everybody know what goes on in them damn church houses. Hell, look at the condition now. That's why a lot of men left the church house, man. And then, you got certain Eve, a big number of Eve left, but it's still a big number there, but a lot of people left because it was nothing but wickedness in the church house, man. And what name are they pushing? Christ. Christ. Which you should be pushing Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. Okay? Everybody knows Billy Preston, that great Jake pianist, he's homosexual and whatnot. And he said, you want to go, he said, you want to find the gayest place? Go to a black church. Hey, you want to find the most jacked up people? Go to a black church, man. Go to a Jake church, So that's why that name needs to be pushed, Akyam, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the whole Christ thing, that should be major red flags, Bear with me, Baba Shah. Let me get put it on. Oh yeah. Bro, very, very clear cut, man. Okay. This is Leviticus 20, verse 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. So Jake just doesn't think to logically and spiritually to resolve things. Death, man. Death is what's going on amongst these other camps too. That's it's no, we could tell who's sincere, particular guys. We don't know though. We don't know who's of the elect, but it shows when guys start dropping off and guys start leaving those sects. Those guys start, coming to brothers they know who are part of GMS or start taking heed to what we've been saying, man. For one, this ain't no popularity contest, man. We out here to seal, the elect is already sealed because we don't know, but we're here to keep pushing until further notice from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Not to be preaching some BS, man. That will get you killed. The man made a joke about his wife. How much more so if he commit adultery? He gonna be put to death. Now, what type of sense does that make? A matter of fact, I'm here in Leviticus. Why not these solutions? This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 15. Ye shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. That's a terrible judgment, man. That is a terrible move to implement, to so-called to execute. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. Okay? You gonna make a judgment, man. Make sure it's sound and responsible and on the right-hand side. That's a wicked ass play to call up for you to be leading your congregation, man. Verse 16, thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am Yahweh. Okay? Don't be running your damn mouth. A talebearer, always bumping your gums, man. And you could literally see that amongst these guys, the way they carry, like that's some real demonic advice. That damn sure ain't no spiritual advice. Like, my G, how demonic can you be? Sitting there and tell that man to do that, to commit adultery. Okay. It is wicked, man. You know? So that talebearer, man, that the slander, among thy people, which are our people, are busybodies, man. We through, man. That's why also it says, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord. That's why Jake just stand right there too and let a lot of things go down. Jake will pull out a phone before they'll assist you, man. Okay. Jake will sit there and sit there and video everything and send it to World Star before you know it, man. This our nation, man. We need deliverance, man. The elect is gonna be delivered first, and the 2/3, man, they gotta go. Salakia. Let me get back to verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy neighbor in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Yeah. So for what someone does to you, don't you go off sinning. Okay. Well, bro, what's done is done. Once again, I'll state, whether it was propagated or not, what's done is done. Hell, the man didn't even press charges against Will Smith, man. He's like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Hell, he was quieting people who was sitting there cursing Will Smith out at his concert recently. Like, nah, we ain't even gonna slander the man. Which I just read verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people. People were getting thrown out of Chris Rock's show for cursing Will Smith out. Okay. I'll reread verse 17 again. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Verse 18. Thou shalt not thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh. Okay. Why weren't these scriptures brought out? And I'll tell you why these scriptures weren't brought out. Okay. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua says it best, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Okay, there's clearly no light in that guy, man. Sitting there really, really telling the congregation, if Chris Rock was under his tutelage, he would tell that man to sleep with that man's wife. And that's just complete madness, man. So once again, I'll state it again, man. If you still following these guys, man, you definitely not right in the spirit. I can't see why anyone would still continue to be under these guys. Okay. And matter of fact, I'm gonna finish with one scripture. It was one that that we, definitely, we definitely try to apply all that we can, to our daily lives and how we interact, even with our people, man. We GMS get the worst rap because we tell you like it is. We the bad guys. If that's the case, we'll continue to be the bad guys, man. But come on, bro. Sheesh. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 6. Salakia. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 15. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Okay, these scriptures should have been brought out. If just, hey, You know, why weren't these scriptures brought out? I just read in Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. You know, you sitting there just pouring gasoline on a fire, man. A lot of Jake getting to the point they're not solution based and just want to rock and folly, man. Okay. So like let me I want to finish I'm gonna finish up on this. Yeah. I'm gonna finish up on Matthew chapter 18, verse 15 and 16. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. You know, in all honesty, hey, that's what a lot of people, even a lot of Jake had said. That's what Will Smith should have did with the Chris Rock situation. You know, there's a time and place for everything, right? Verse 16. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of two or three witnesses every word may be established. Okay. So that's to make us sure, like, hey, like, yo, we weren't tripping when we heard so and so say this. They said they squashed it. Bet, you know, in this truth, man. We're to be solution based, man. Not continue to be niggas or had that Tupac spirit, man. You know, this Jake is, man, through, man. Whew. Man, I'm gonna finish up. That was the last one, man. Abaratazah, this lesson was edifying for the Akyam and Akwath out there. Once again, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Waharakak Wadash Barakatham. Once again, I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the select number of Akyam pushing his truth and sincerity in four corners of the round earth. And salutations to the select number of Akwath out there listening. Shalom.